Okay, that was an interesting start to that game, going 2 goals down, but it was a real turnaround with the squad. What happened?
The boys knew themselves that they had to turn up and start playing. You know, to go 2-0 down at home after I think it was 17 or 18 minutes was very disappointing. So the players recognised that themselves and, you know, got to grips with the game and got ourselves back into it. So yeah, but there's no denying it was a sloppy start from us.
And how do you compare that with previous performances over the last few games?
Yeah, we're disappointed because the last couple of games that's one of the things that we've done very well is start the games on a positive note, on the front foot, being aggressive in and out of possession. But today we didn't seem to do that. I know it was disappointing. I don't want to blame the weather, but the weather when it's that windy is always disappointing. It doesn't add to conducive football. But you know, it was just disappointing that in the manner we started the game. So compared to how we've done the last couple of games.
Few first team regulars in the squad today. How do you feel that brings on the younger lads? Is that a big advantage?
Oh, it's massive. It's massive. You know, all the younger players have got to learn from playing and training with these guys. You know, because these are the guys that are in the top team. These are the guys that are in the first team, and these are the guys that are keeping those players out of the first team. So the boys have got to learn from these guys at every opportunity. And to have so many boys playing in the development squad game today was fantastic for the younger players.
Does it make your job easier or more difficult having players from the first team coming in and out like that?
I wouldn't say yes or no. It poses its own problems, but you know, the one thing it does do is it gives the younger boys a lift, knowing that these guys are coming back to play with them. But on the flip side of that, you know, some players have to drop out and be substitutes today and don't get any game time. So there is pros and cons of that. But I think today was a massive plus for us.
Just come back to today's game. What stood out for you as the highlights from your point of view?
The quality of goals that we scored. You know, I think Dylan Dykes' goal, the first one to get us back into the game to make it 2-1, was absolutely fantastic. And I really liked the fourth goal because it was points that we were making throughout the game about, you know, playing percentages. It wasn't a day for playing pretty passes and pretty football. You know, it was a day for playing percentages, getting the ball in behind. And we managed to do that. You know, Tom Kelly slides a great ball in behind, and Greg Tansey makes a great run, squares the ball, and Mark Gallagher's where we want him to be, and he strokes it home from the edge of the box. So probably the first and the fourth goals were the pick of the bunch today.
And a good save at the penalty as well.
Absolutely fantastic. You know, goalkeepers are, you know, paid to stand up at the big moments, and Big Mark's certainly done that today.